Good morning. How can I assist you today? What time is your appointment? Could you show me your USCIS appointment letter and your ID, please? Thank you. Please put all your belongings into the bin and then walk through the metal detector. Here is your appointment letter and your ID. Please take the elevator to the second floor, and the USCIS representative will guide you once you arrive there.
Good morning. How can I assist you today? Can I have your appointment letter and ID, please? Thank you. Let me check your information on our system. Do you have your green card with you? Great. Thank you. Okay, I got your information. Now I need to take your picture and scan your fingerprints right here. Could you kindly take a step forward and focus your attention on the camera ahead of you? All right. Now, could you place your index finger from the right hand on the scanner, please? Now, your left index finger, please. Everything is perfect. Here is your appointment letter and your green card, and here is your waiting number. Please have a seat in the waiting area. The officer should be here and call you next about minutes. You are most welcome.
P5. Good morning. I am Officer Aria, and I will conduct your interview today. How are you doing? I'm doing great too. Please follow me. Please come in and remain standing. You can place your belongings next to the chair. Before we start the interview, I'm going to place you under oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Please take a seat. What did you just promise? Good. Can you show me your appointment letter, your green card, and your state-issued ID? Thank you. Tell me, why did you come here today? Why do you want to be an American citizen? Good. Did you come here voluntarily? Has anyone come here with you? Do you have any questions before we start? Now, we do the civics test and the English reading and writing tests. You need to get 1 out of 3 sentences correctly to pass. First, please read the sentence on the tablet in front of you. Good. Now I want you to write the sentence down on the tablet that I'm going to say out loud. Please, listen carefully to the sentence that I'll say. Washington was the first president. Washington was the first president. Great. You passed the English reading and writing tests. Let's do the civics test. Are you ready? I will ask you up to 10 questions, but if you get 6 answers correct, I will stop you. And you can just provide 1 answer. Please answer me loudly. First question. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Correct. When must all men register for the Selective Service? Good. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Correct. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Great. There were 13 original states. Name 3. Good. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Excellent. You got 6 questions correctly, so you passed the civics test. Let's go over your application. How you are eligible to become a U.S. citizen. When did you become a lawful permanent resident? And how did you get your green card? When did your sister become a U.S. citizen? All right. What is your current legal name? What is your first name? How do you spell your first name? Have you used any other names? Some people change their name when they become U.S. citizen. So do you want to legally change your name at this point? Okay. What is your date of birth? What is your ethnicity? And where were you born? Are you still Vietnam of citizen? Was one of your parents, including adoptive parents, a U.S. citizen before your 18th birthday? Do you want the Social Security Administration to issue you an original or replacement Social Security card and update your immigration status with the SSA, if and when you are naturalized? Can you confirm your Social Security number? What is your phone number? How tall are you and how much do you weigh? All right. What's your current address? When did you move to the current address? Is your current physical address also your current mailing address? What's your previous address? All right. What's your current marital status? If you are currently married, is your spouse a current member of the U.S. Armed Forces? How many times have you been married? On what date did you get married to your current spouse? Where did you get married? Can I see your original marriage certificate, please? Good. Thank you. What is your current spouse's legal name? Is your current spouse a U.S. citizen? When did your current spouse become a U.S. citizen? What is your current spouse's job? All right. Are you currently employed? What is your current job? Great. How long have you been working for them? What did you do before? Have you worked anywhere else in the last 5 years? All right. How many trips have you taken outside the U.S. during the last 5 years? Did any of your trips last 6 months or longer? When was your last trip outside the United States? What date did you return on the last trip? What was the purpose of this trip? All right. Do you have children? How many children do you have? Are your children biological to you? Were your children born in the United States? Can I have their birth certificates? Thank you. Do your children reside with you? Do you and your current spouse have any adopted children? All right. Let us go over some questions from Part 9 of the N400 application. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen, in writing or any other way? Have you ever registered to vote or voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Do you currently owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes in the United States? Since you became a lawful permanent resident, have you called yourself a non-resident alien on a federal, state, or local tax return, or decided not to file a tax return because you considered yourself to be a non-resident? What does file a tax return mean? Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any communist or totalitarian party anywhere in the world? Have you ever advocated, supported, and promoted any opposition to all organized government? Have you ever associated with any group anywhere in the world that advocated any of the establishment in the United States of a totalitarian dictatorship? Have you ever advocated, supported, and promoted any of the overthrow by force or violence or other unconstitutional means of the government of the United States or all forms of law? Have you ever advocated, supported, and promoted any sabotage? What is sabotage? Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with, or have you ever provided money, a thing of value, services or labor, or any other assistance or support to a group that used a weapon or explosive with intent to harm another person or cause damage to property? What is a weapon? Engaged, participated in kidnapping, assassination, or hijacking or sabotage of an airplane, ship, vehicle, or other mode of transportation? What does kidnapping mean? Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in torture? Have you ever participated in killing or trying to kill any person? Have you ever participated in causing harm or suffering to any person because of their race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? Have you ever served in, been a member of, assisted, helped, or participated in any military or police unit? Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any person, or threatened to do so? Have you ever sold, provided, or transported weapons, or assisted any person in selling, providing, or transporting weapons, which you knew or believed would be used against another person? Have you ever received any weapons training, paramilitary training, or other military type training? Have you ever committed, agreed to commit, asked someone else to commit, helped commit, or tried to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? What does commit mean? Have you ever been arrested, cited, detained, or confined by any law enforcement officer, military official in the U.S. or elsewhere, or immigration official for any reason, or been charged with a crime or offense, Have you ever engaged in prostitution, attempted to procure or import prostitutes or persons for the purpose of prostitution, or received any proceeds or money from prostitution? Have you ever manufactured, cultivated, produced, distributed, dispensed, sold, or smuggled, trafficked any controlled substances, illegal drugs, narcotics, or drug paraphernalia in violation of any law or regulation of a U.S. state, the United States, or a foreign country? United States or a foreign country. Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit? Have you ever helped anyone to enter, or try to enter, the United States illegally? Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling? Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States? How do you define misrepresentation? Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States, or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States? Have you ever been placed in removal, rescission, or deportation proceedings? Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Are you unable to take the oath of allegiance because of a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment? Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? What are non-combatant services? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? What is a civilian direction? Do you promise everything you've said is true? Let me know if there are any mistakes. Great. Then please sign the box on the tablet to affirm that everything you've said during the interview and all the evidence that you submitted is complete and true. One last thing, please review the Oath of Allegiance section to make sure you agree to all of the statements. Thank you. Just wait for a minute. I need to run a quick background check and copy all of your documents. I will be right back. All right. Thank you for your patience. I've completed all your copies. So, here are all your originals and I have your test results. Congratulations, you have passed the interview. You will receive a letter with the date and time of your oath ceremony in the mail. Congratulations again.